Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the 2014 FIFA World Cup qualifying runs, and today we're going to be doing a qualifying run with the nation of Gambia. There were a few people that wanted this one, and I realised that I've never done a qualifying run with Gambia before, only a standalone run on 2010, so why not do them on 2014, right? So of course we're just going to jump straight into it because I don't really know too much about Gambia. I know it's a river, but that's about it. I don't really know too much about Gambia. I know that in one of the AFCON tournaments they had a really good tournament. I can't remember which one. I think it was the one before Ivory Coast won it, so the one before that. Can't really remember which one it was, but yeah. So Gambia are currently in this little group with Burundi. That would be a really cool matchup, but as you know, we have to randomize it like we do with every single gameplay that we do on these qualifying runs. So in 3, 2, 1, and boom. Where are we? We are over here in matchup 10, and we have got Kenya. So not too bad. You know, Kenya are slightly higher rated than Gambia, but they're not impossible. Alright then, so our friendly matches look like this. We have Aruba, and then I believe we have Burkina Faso as well. And then further down the line, we got Djibouti. And then I believe we got our qualifying round with Kenya. So yeah, 3 or 4 friendly matches, that's not too bad. And our first one is going to be against Aruba. And let's see what we can do here. Aruba just got across the Atlantic to go and see us. And I'm sure that Gambia will be able to win this match. They're around about the same rating as Gambia on this game. So yeah, we'll see if we can guide Gambia through these friendly matches, and of course the big match is against Kenya at the end of this video, and hopefully we can beat them. Aruba cannot clear their lines very well, and here comes Savage going on through, and oh, he scored near post. It went in like that, and Savage, well, what a Savage strike that was. It's 1-0 to Gambia. Thought the goalkeeper had that covered, but no, it was a nice strike in the end. Like, the angle was against me, but it didn't matter in the end. Aruba just cannot seem to clear it away from their lines. And great save there by the Aruba keeper. They don't seem like the best at the moment. I mean, they're not going to be, are they? They are like a 1-star / half-star team. Here come Gambia. Great passing play. That's a really good ball. And it's saved by the keeper again. Aruba's keeper is putting in the overtime today. He's really on form, even though he's conceded 1, so not really super on form, is he? As, oh my days, and a great save again. How have we not scored that second goal? 6 shots to 0. It's always going to be like this. A lot of people do tend to struggle to see how it's on a higher difficulty when, you know, you're constantly all over these kind of opposition, but this is Aruba, man. Like, Aruba aren't that great, but we're only 1-0 up against them. Gambia into the box, and we still have it. Tricked the goalkeeper, but he still managed to tackle us. And I don't know what they're doing here. That's poor, but Gambia managed to just lose the ball. And Aruba just, I don't know, man. They're just one of these teams that just like to sit there and just pass it around. Very hard to break down in actual qualifying. You know, if you desperately need a win, sometimes they'll just sit there and just will not yet let you pass. Aruba trying to press, and that's probably as close to my goal as they'll get in this game. But they seem to be mounting some kind of attack as it's looped into the box, but unfortunately for them, just not much happening from them. So through ball to Cisse, and great save again by the Aruba keeper. Go on. Go on. Oh, yes, fired in. And that's Savage again in the 90th minute to make it 2-0. And Gambia will walk away here with a 2-0 win over Aruba. All we had to do was just smash it in. And that's all we had to do. I mean, we've been trying that all game and the goalkeeper's denied us. So that was a nice strike. And it's 2-0. And with wins come good form as well. So Savage should be getting into some kind of decent form now after those 2 goals. And hopefully the defenders will get some good form as well. Alright then, so we are away from home for this one against Burkina Faso. Let's see what we can do in this game against a higher rated opposition. 2 players are down and 2 players are up, fair enough. So let's see what we can do against Burkina Faso, or as I like to call them, Traore FC. Burkina Faso have one of the top goal scorers in qualifying for the whole of the world for 2014 FIFA World Cup on their squad. I can't remember who it was. It was either Bance or the other one. Can't remember. Here comes Coffee for Burkina Faso, and it's headed in by Bance. It's 1-0. I mean, he's just much more stronger than our defender there, isn't he? That's what happens when they're higher rated. They're just more stronger. And Bance headers this one in for 1-0 to Burkina Faso. Crossed in. A header? No. Okay. Out to you. Got to shoot. And it's gone in. It's Jarju with the goal. It's 1-1. I did not expect that to go in because we got fouled as we were shooting. And Jarju has made it 1-1. It was a fantastic strike. It played out to him there. And he shot just before he got fouled. Quite surprising that we got that goal, to be fair, because well, that was the first sort of real chance that we had, and we managed to score against Burkina Faso, you know. Very decent team, and already Traore's going through, and he rolls it past the post. Big chance to get that goal back and get that lead back, but no. Oh, that's a great ball, and it's wide by Burkina Faso again. Big chances for them, and they're not taking them. Well, it's been an hour and there's still no sign of a goal coming from either team. Gambia defended quite well, and well, Burkina Faso just been Burkina Faso. They've been pushing a lot, but they haven't really done awful lot. So Dagano was on. I think that's the dude that scored all the goals, I think. I'm fairly sure. I just recognise the name. It's going to be the 89th minute or 90th minute. It's a corner to Burkina Faso. What can they do? It's crossed in. No, 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 no. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was so close. We've had so many shots to R2, and yet we're still drawing. We're that irritating little team that just will not back down in this one. Giving away there. Come on, Cisse. Come on. Push forward. We might have to shoot from distance. We might have to. This guy's coming in. Oh, if only. If only. But it's okay. A draw is a draw. And that's really good against a nation like Burkina Faso, who have dangerous attackers and better defenders than us. So that's a step in the right direction for Gambia. Alright then, so before we go into this match against Kenya, I actually found in the squad, in Gambia squad, in the reserves, there were players that were rated around 65, 64, you know, high 50 rated. And I was running players that are rated 48 and stuff like that in the last match, so I was like, why not? Why are they not on? So I just threw them on. Our matchup is against Kenya right now, and yeah, it's a big important matchup because it's you know, it's a harder team. It's an important matchup as well because it's qualification. So let's see what we can do against Kenya. Alright then, so we are at home for this first qualifying round of Africa qualifying against Kenya. Can Gambia get off on the right foot? The negative form on some of the players might impact us, but the players that I brought in from the bench and the reserves are higher rated than what we were running with. So I'm hoping that because they haven't had their form impacted, they should be able to play a lot better than the players that we already had. Where's that going? That was a really poor ball. That will give a corner to Gambia in the first couple of minutes. Crossed in and not headed there. And here we go. Is there a chance? No, it's just over the bar. Finesse shots never really do that much in this game. Like, you know, that was a prime finesse shot, but unfortunately went miles over the bar. I'm trying to get round him, or just bodied off the ball. Kenya, bit physical. We've used them before on 2010. I can't recognise any of the names apart from I just saw that Oliek on the wing there. So yeah, he was a striker on the 2010 game, unless of course I got his position wrong, or the game on this game he's changed it or something. Trying to find space and time. It's a good ball, but it's mopped up by the keeper. And it's been a really, really boring half. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. Can we go through? Savage. Into the middle here. And it's tapped in, but it's offside. No. Oh, how? Oh, that is just by a foot, pretty much. Just by a foot. And as we go into half-time, it's still 0-0. Quite uneventful, apart from that offside goal. But yeah, I feel like these two teams are quite well matched up at the moment. Go for the strike, maybe? Oh, okay. Well, that was a hell of a hit, but unfortunately it didn't beat the Kenyan goalkeeper. Given away. Into the box. This could be a goal. And, oh, that was close. I saw him winding up that shot. We slide tackled him, but obviously it wasn't a penalty. I thought it was going to be. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a save. It was offside anyway. So many near misses. So many, I mean, offside by a foot, just like we were. Out to you. Can we hit that? Oh, my goodness, how close can you come without scoring? It's going to be 0-0 here. It's just not meant to be. Yeah, that's going to be it. Both of these teams were very competitive. Really, you couldn't really pick a winner between them in the actual match because they both had really good chances. But I'd say at the end, Gambia had a golden chance to win the game, hitting the bar. So unfortunate. Hopefully we can actually win the next game against Kenya away from home. That will be tough though. Alright then, so our last match of round 1 of qualification is down to this. We have to beat Kenya away from home in this stadium again. Literally, this stadium is the most generic stadium in the game. It feels like, you know, like 2010 they are generic, but like the backgrounds change and stuff like that. But this one, it never changes. Every time we go near Kenya, it's a foul. Every time. This happened in the last game, and it's happening in this game as well. First 16 minutes, there's been like 3 fouls. Go on. Come on, Gambia. Oh, just shrugged away. But hold on, we got it back here with Cisse. And it dribbles in from the goalkeeper's save. And Gambia had taken a surprise lead. It's 1-0. And, well, it's the away goal. We stole it away from them. It was saved, and it was luckily it bounced into the back of the net from the goalkeeper's save. And that is 1-0 to Gambia. We hold the advantage now because we got the away goal. Even if Kenya equalise and keep it at 1-1, we will still go through. Kenya pass it back to the goalkeeper. It's hoofed into the midfield area. And, well, not the best of halves, I've got to say. But at least we're leading. That's the one thing that's in our hands. Oh, that's a great ball. And, oh my goodness, we just scored that. And what a ball by the left back of Gambia. Look at that. That was perfect. Kept onside by the right back of Kenya. And it loops in for 2-0. That would be game over. That was such a nice goal. Especially for a one-star team to score. That's 2-0. And we've got a firm grip on this tie now. Kenya looking for it. They cross it in. And it's headed. That's gone in. And they got one back immediately from the kickoff pretty much. Wanga has made it 2-1. But we still hold the advantage. But if we're conceding goals like that, I mean, you know, obviously it'll be very easy for Kenya to get back into the game. Go on. Oh, what a finish that was. Savage with the savage finish to make it 3-1, the over-the-top little ball, and then the finesse shot into the bottom corner. It was just perfect. And we finish off Kenya in style in this tie. Brilliant finish. Absolutely amazing. This Savage dude is really good. He's rated like nearly 60 or something like that. So, yeah, he might be sort of a talisman, really, to keep us in this qualification campaign. Kenya have a corner with about 3-4 minutes left to play. It's crossed in. It's headed and off the line and headed again. It's gone wide. Unbelievable clearance off the line. And that is going to be it. It's going to be a win for Gambia. 3-1 over Kenya in Kenya's backyard. The first game was really tight, and in this game we finished them off really nicely. I mean, it could have been 3-2 at the end, but of course the goal line clearance kept it you know, a better result. But yeah, Gambia, man, great performance against Kenya. All right then, so let's go back through the round 1 of Africa qualifiers, shall we? Now, a lot of people will note that there's a lot of bigger teams here and it should be smaller teams, but when I randomize the world in terms of qualification, it throws anyone everywhere. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I like it because it's different every time. I don't like playing the same run over and over again. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but anyway, Comoros beat Djibouti 2-1, Swaziland beat Madagascar 2-1, we've got Ethiopia stunning Togo 3-2, we've got Ivory Coast battering Central Africa Republic 6-1, a great game between Burkina Faso and Ghana ended 4-3 to Ghana, Nigeria overcame Benin 3-1, we have Senegal beating Liberia 4-2, Mozambique beating the Seychelles 6-1, Congo beating Burundi 3-1, obviously our result, and Zimbabwe having a good game against Lesotho 3-2. So that will put us into round 2, and our group is Group D. It's Somalia, Congo DR and Zambia. So of course Congo DR and Zambia are the hardest teams in there. They're around about 3 stars, both of those teams, so that'll be quite tough to go against them. Of course, only one team can qualify from each group in this round, so we've got to be careful. But Somalia might be where we pick up points, unless they're stubborn, of course, defensively. So yeah, that was your first part with Gambia on 2014. I know it's really random, but I did see a couple of comments pop up saying, can you do Gambia? So I was like, okay, we haven't done Gambia in ages, why not, right? So yeah, if you did like this one, then please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.